Hello everyone, Coco here, bringing you a new game called Hustle Cat. I do not know anything about this game. I literally bought it on whim. I was thinking of what I should do next under the genocide run of Undertale, and I wanted to try something a little more mellow, something that looked more cheery. And as I was going through Steam, this was one of the games that just recently came out. And it looked cute. I haven't really played a lot of visual novel games, and that's what this is. But let's just get right into it. All I know is it's about working at a cat cafe, which is right up my alley because I love cats. Let's see. Select your photo. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Degree, yeah. Skills, rest management, nutrition consumption, meme curation. 12 words per minute. That is sad. Okay. Did the game freeze? I think I fell asleep on the couch again. Little lasers of sunlight are zapping right onto my face from the middle of the curtains. I think they've been specifically aimed to burn out my eyes. Oh, I'm sure we've all been there. Ooh, we are tall. What is it, like noon? Jeez. Not my fault. This couch pulls you in like you're drowning in bread dough. That's an interesting analogy. My spine pops in loud protest as I swim free from my bread dough cushion trap. Oof, we've got a messy place. Well, actually, never mind, it's not that messy. Just some cat toys here, gaming system, pile of clothing. Okay, that just being out in the middle of nowhere is kind of messy. I don't know why I'm criticizing. It's not like I have the cleanest room. I'm gonna have to apologize to Aunt Wendy. Look at these cans of soda. I'm probably leaving a dent in the shape of my ass in the cushions. I'll probably have to apologize for a couple things, actually. Okay, I know this looks bad, but it's almost not even my fault. Oh, that's a cute shirt. I want it. Okay, I can't help that clutter is naturally drawn to my gravitational pull. Honestly, it makes me feel a little uncomfortable, you know? Like I really live here instead of just like I'm couch surfing at my aunt's. Or like I'm living in a furniture catalog. Not that I'm ungrateful. Aunt Wendy is awesome to let me use her apartment while she's away. She helps talk Mom and Dad into letting me come all the way out to the city, too. She's pretty cool. Sounds cool. I hear rustling behind me like fingernails on cardboard. It makes me pause for a second, but I jump up as I realize what it is. Hey, Mochi, knock it off! Mochi, the living trash bag disguised as a cat, stares up indignantly from inside the pizza box. He's trying to scrape some dried cheese up off the bottom again. Chloe's done that. In fact, I think she was just doing that like 2 days ago. His little mushed up face is probably trying to stare me down, but it's kind of hard to tell where he's looking with those crossed eyes. Mochi! Meow. I clap my hands a few times to break the stalemate. He jumps at the sound and waddles back to the bedroom in defeat. Yeah, that's right. I guess since I'm up 2, I might as well get to whatever I'm going to do today. I shuffle to the curtains and throw them open. My laptop is still sitting open on the coffee table. Oh yeah, job searching, I guess. Ugh. Right now I have 2 jobs, full-time at the school district as a scanner and as a data entry in a funeral home. Those are starting to train me for other things, so I am going to be getting into working on the services. But as long as I'm not mortician, that's the only thing I don't think I could do. My laptop is still sitting open on the coffee table. Oh yeah, I already read this. I plop back down on the couch, already sinking back into the cushions, and take a look. Geez, there are so many tabs here. Which one did I leave Greg list open in again? Not that one. This one? Or this one? Maybe this is why you get 3 tabs. Nah, that's just another cat video. I was up all night watching Jelly Donut, the cat who balances donuts on her head. I have no idea how you can get a cat to do something like that. Yeah, because like they wouldn't stay still. Guess that's why Mochi and I aren't internet famous. I find the tab and start scrolling through listings again. It's not like anything new has gone up since yesterday, I bet. Sidewalk cleaner intern, college credit only. Internet comments section proofreader. Fundraiser, street team intern, unpaid. Yeah, it's been like this all month. Can you really blame me for giving up and watching cat videos? I know this kind of thing is supposed to take time, but try telling that to mom, dad, or my savings. Any of those could send me back home at any time. And I really have to get this done before Aunt Wendy gets back. What are these? Oh, that's the log. This is settings probably, yep. And what's this? I guess that's like a fast forward button if you're playing the game again. And this is probably save. Let's go ahead and save. Just thinking about writing another cover letter is making my will to exist erode away. I'm gonna go for a walk. When I got here, I expected to be buried in noise from the city's traffic and crowds, but it's actually pretty quiet. The apartment is on a side street, far from the main street bustle. From here, the noises of the city are just a distant hum. It's comforting, like the buzz of an old tube TV. I'd have to walk like 20 minutes to get to the train from here, but I rarely leave the neighborhood, so it doesn't really matter. I'm really not happy with how often I say like. Looking over my videos, there are a lot of things I want to try and cut out of my vocabulary, and like is one of them. And that is easier said than done. Still, living a small town life in the city, I guess. Whatever. I get plenty of adventure in this neighborhood. I can just set out in any direction and find something new, even if I'd been down that way before. That's how I feel about my hometown. There are so many places that I'd really like to check out whenever I'm downtown, and so many new areas that I notice, but I either don't have the time to check them out when I see them, or I just really wish that I had someone I could check them out with. And ever since my best friend moved to Denmark, I haven't really had a lot of people that I could spend time with, until recently when I reconnected with a friend from high school, and it's been really, really fun spending time with her. Thank you, Molly. I don't know if you'll ever see this. So maybe I'll get a chance with her now. When I say recently, I mean in just this past month, like past 3 weeks. Sure, I get lost a lot too, but that's half the fun, right? I turn a corner at the end of the block and head up a tiny side street I haven't tried yet. Neatly arranged trash cans line the sides of the road. I think I'm behind some stores right now. I'm expecting a dead end, but the road suddenly curves to the right. It looks too narrow for cars, but the faded white lines marking the middle seem to claim some brave drivers could try their luck. I really like the writing so far. It's charming. So far everything's charming. I decided to follow the sharp bend in the road. After I pass a tall partition, I'm surprised by what I see. Oh no, get out of the way, Zing. A squat 3-story building painted so ostentatiously bright it'd be impossible to miss sits in front of me. A cat's paw. That's cute. I went to a cat cafe when I visited Kim in Montreal. And it was so nice. I really wish we had more in my city, or that we had any in my city. But, yep, we don't have any of that stuff right here. A squat 3-story building painted so off. Sorry, I got distracted. Someone came into my room. Is this a pet store or something? Maybe I can get a dumb toy from Dumb Mochi. That's nice. As I walk closer to the front doors of the building, I don't see the aisles of pet food I expected from the broad store windows. Instead, it looks like there are couches and tables in neatly arranged rows. If I could work at a cafe, I would in a heartbeat. Oh, so this is one of those pretentious restaurants with a pithy nonsense name, huh? I can feel my interest deflate and sink into my stomach. Just as I'm about to turn and continue walking, I notice the sign in the window that declares, "Now hiring, inquire within." I'm hardly dressed for a job inquiry, but I might as well give it a shot, right? I look to my right as I walk up to the window and see a little orange and white cat lying belly up, sunning itself against the window. It doesn't seem terribly sanitary to have a cat in a restaurant, but whatever, I like cats. Ooh, that was loud. Bells tinkled, that was not delicately, as I tug on the handle. The heavy door creaks open. This place is so classy it feels fake. It looks like a game board exploded in here. Yeah, actually that's a very good way to describe it. You got, alright, I was gonna ask where are the tables. You got a couple around, right here on the right. Don't know if you can see my pointer. I like it, it's small. Small and quaint. Oh, not so quaint, it's kind of ritzy, but whatever. This place is so classy it feels fake, yeah. Isn't that what the palace was like in Wonderland? Like with the cards and stuff? Is a purple cat gonna start talking to me? Though none of them are purple, boy are there a lot of cats. I think I can count at least 8 right off the bat. They're all over the place, romping around the floor, sleeping on some of the built-in structures in the walls. Let's see. We've got 1, 2, it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh god, they're playing Mufasa and I forget, Scar. I've barely had time to take it all in when I hear a voice call out to me. Welcome! Please sit wherever you'd like. I was hoping there'd be some voice acting so I wouldn't have to read everything. Oh well. I shuffle in place for a moment, at first unsure of where the voice came from. Then, of whether I want to sit or not? What? Then of whether I want to sit or if I want to keep this strictly business. Actually, I start as the source of the voice looms into view. He appears suddenly from the 2nd-story landing and covers the length of the floor in long strides. You look confused. Is this your first time here? Would you like me to explain a bit about how the cafe works? I'll be happy to give you a tour. His eyes are gentle. He's one of those people who smiles with his entire body. It's positively infectious. Yeah, I mean, might as well get to know the place first, right? Yeah, that sounds great. Whoa. Had blank face there for a second. Oh, that's great. He bounds closer and towers over me in both stature and exuberance. Everyone towers over me. It's a little strange that someone like this is working here because he's more like a big sheepdog puppy than what I'd think of as a cat person. My name is Landry. Just interrupt if you have any questions. You got it, Landry. I'm Avery. Well, Avery, to start, all of our cats are rescued strays. The owner brings them in for care and socialization. They seem really happy. Having strangers around doesn't seem to bother them at all. We do everything we can to make them comfortable. Many of them are up for adoption. We have a good match rate for our fosters. Over there is a wall of photos of some of our cats that have found happy homes. Oh, and proceeds from the cafe help pay for their care. The food is really good too. Our chef is amazing. I recommend the key lime pie, personally. That all sounds great. I bet you're really happy working here. I would be. Well, it's a lot of work, but I like to think it's all worth it. Actually, I saw you guys are hiring right now. Oh! His surprise freezes him for a split second. His broad smile immediately creeps back, but it's enough to pique my curiosity. We are? Did my explanation sell you that quickly? You seem really fun to work with. I'm really good with cats. That's a little forward. I'm really good with cats. Well, I'm really good with cats. I've got a lot of practice with them since my cat's such a handful. I bet I could do a good job helping you out. Well, that's a good start at least. You don't sound very enthusiastic. There's more to this job than just playing with cats though. Oh, okay. Yes, of course. I just mean liking cats is definitely going to help, right? It's definitely a job requirement. Okay. I'll get the owner and you can talk to him about it. Why don't you have a seat while I'll go see if he's available? Landry leads me to a seat on the plush couch that spans the length of the wall. I oblige, careful not to look too casual. Aw, I like this one just rubbing its face. I'm here on business, after all. Do you like coffee? Would you like some? That would be great, thank you. I'm okay with coffee. Light and extra sweet, please. He disappears through an open archway around the corner. A Siamese cat timidly peers at him as he goes, then at me with a wide-eyed, worried look. I'm not gonna hurt ya. Oh! That is indeed wide-eyed and worried. I give it an awkward smile and nod before I realize I'm treating a cat like a stranger in an elevator. Landry reappears a moment later, carefully balancing a black and white saucer, which in turn balances a stout, white ceramic mug. The tiny creamer almost disappears in his large hands. He gingerly places them in front of me, careful not to spill anything from either. I put a little bit of milking sugar in there for you, but I brought some more if you don't like it. Oh no, it looks perfect, thank you. I'm glad to hear it. I think we drink our coffee the same way, then, because I made it the way I like it. You have excellent taste. I have a weird mouth. I take a careful sip of the coffee as I watch Landry take his long strides into the back of the little cafe. They're really focusing a lot on this guy being long. He really covers a lot of ground. He's not even moving that quickly. It could use a little more milk though. No. I think he might have wanted a different transition there. I guess I'm not good at being an adult yet. I don't like that it still tastes like coffee. I pour what should be a little splash of extra milk, but half the creamer's worth spills in it. It almost overflows. I dive forward and gulp a mouthful from the side before I dare to lift the mug and drink like a civilized person. Meow. This cat's looking at me like like it's offended by what I just did. What? Like a cat knows anything about coffee. Landry's gone long enough for me to nearly finish the mug. Just long enough for me to wonder where everybody else is. The Siamese cat's still staring at me. What the heck is wrong with you, buddy? I'm just gonna ignore it and focus on my drink. Finally, Landry emerges from the back of the cafe, but he's not alone. You are kinda scary. You are kinda scary, and you have different colored eyes. I forget what that's called. But I think this is a good place to stop right as we're gonna meet our boss. Gonna go ahead and do another save. And hope you guys have enjoyed this. Let me know if you want me to just read it straight or try my pitiful voice acting, and what you think about the game. Thank you guys for watching.